Wait, I missed the best part. When I said to him, well, Jason, I let the moment pass when we were at the porta potties at Paul McCartney and I didn't say anything to you. I couldn't let it, I had to come up to you right now. And he just kind of stared at me a minute and he kind of smiled and he goes, well, here we are.
Oh my God.
Well, here we are.
Well, here we are.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
Coming in hot. I'm fired up. Erin has had 4 hours of sleep. She's straight from Kansas City, as cute as can be. Hi, doll. Week 12.
I couldn't sleep on the plane. I was like, I had a cup of coffee when we left. We had a 5 a.m. wake up and 5:30 pickup. And we had a cup of coffee really quick at the hotel. It was sitting there in the lobby. And I thought I would pass out for a minute. And I couldn't fall asleep. I hate that.
Welcome to the Calm Down podcast.
Yeah, calm down to me.
No, not at all. I'm having... You know what I did for the first time last night? I downloaded a sleep app with you're adorable, and just put on glasses. Are those real?
No, God, no. They're birdie, or what are they called? They're gooders.
Blue.
Not an ad. What
the blue?
Do they tell me everything?
Wait, hold on. Those glasses, they block out the blue whatever on their screen.
No,
I think they're so cute. I'm so glad I got LASIK surgery. LASIK Plus, that is an ad. But I am glad that I got LASIK Plus because I also forget how much of a pain in the ass contacts and all that stuff were.
Yes.
But I do like the move of wearing glasses. One, guys weirdly are attracted to glasses.
I love
Steve,
them.
the second I put him on, he's so hot. Hot for teacher, the whole cheesy thing or whatever. But I will wear fake glasses now. And I used to take such pride when someone's like, are those real glasses? I'm like, yeah. Because I can't see. And now I got to be no, they're fake. But anywho, I digress.
What glasses do you wear that the light doesn't shine? Are there those at all? Can you wear them on camera?
Yeah, guess who has a whole line of stuff I wear? And I'll have to get the name.
David Ortiz. Yeah, Poppy, hook a girl up. What the heck?
They're so cute, but I haven't ever got the ones that you look at the computer screen, which I should since I do a lot of stuff on my computer with the house and home stuff. Anyways, so I downloaded the app. It's a sound app. There was this noise going on last night that I didn't know if it was a car alarm or what was going on. And I try to leave my bedroom door, the slider open so Willis can go in and out because he's a wolf and clearly likes to sleep outside as he's on the concrete of this garage floor. But it was this, all night. I was no. So the things we do for love and our animals, I downloaded White Noise. It was a new app. And of course, see, this is classic. I download the app, the 7-day free trial, and then I'm probably going to get billed $59.99 for the duration of my life because I forget that it's there. And there's a whole thing. And how many apps are we actually paying for that we have no idea? How about it's you already have that app, but I'm downloading it 7 times. Sure, I'd love to pay $299 a year for it. But I'm telling you, this app worked and I fell asleep like a baby. Might have to start doing it on the regular.
Ooh, yes.
Do you usually
on
fall
the
asleep?
road? I do, but I use earplugs. I can't have any sort of that. I start fixating on certain noises, so I can't deal with it. Hey, to go along with the apps that we're paying for and we don't even know we have to do so much reading and research for our jobs. And a lot of times, this just past week, where the hell was I? Kansas City. Mm-hmm. I got a membership to the Kansas City Star. Now I have to remind myself to cancel it. The problem is that's what I did on the airplane today when I was trying to fall asleep. I was trying to cancel the Akron Beacon, whatever. I was trying to cancel the Denver Post, and I was trying to cancel the Pioneer Press. I mean, the problem is you go to cancel them and they're making you call them. So I can't call them on the plane. So now I'm going to forget about it tomorrow. And now there's another year I'm paying for this fucking thing.
And and I get it. We have to, I'm all about supporting publications and I appreciate a newspaper and all that kind of stuff. And nothing in this world is for free, which is a whole other tangent that I'm about to go on. But when did we have to start paying for articles? I'm so confused. And this is my cheap ass. It'll pop up. It'll have because I'm this is the perfect article I need to study, right?
Yes.
It'll pop up, but then that little, the other save 20% off on Pottery Barn. And you're trying to find the X, you're trying to click out. You finally get it off the screen. And then it goes, subscribe. I try to screenshot the beginning of the article before that thing pops in so I can at least get a few paragraphs for free.
Oh my God.
Who's got
that's
the last laugh
amazing.
now? Denver Post. Yeah, but I don't understand why we're having to be, paying for all these things. Do you not want us to read it? I don't want to pay $9.99 per article. This is crazy. So anywho, so that was what you were doing on the plane. I usually am really good about sleeping on planes, but I've had a hard time lately. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. I think it was something I was very good at, and I would brag all the time about being able to fall asleep on planes. I'd fall asleep before the plane even took off. Now I'm busy, booked and busy. We're doing a bunch of different things. Thinking about too much. How's your to-do list? Because I know it's probably long and extensive. I've been crossing shit off all morning. I'm on
What do I have today? Here's the latest. What do I have? First one, cancel newspaper subscriptions.
Good
Not
girl.
taken off. I do. I did an appointment with Chad to get adjusted tomorrow. Thank you, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to text our boss because I think I'm going out of town and I can't go to a drink party. Holiday drinks.
There's this one event that I'm begging Erin to go with me for because it is an all-timer. We will not say for reasons that we can't, but it is an all-timer. This is the I couldn't have RSVP'd quicker to this thing to the point where the assistant of this individual was probably like, whoa, pump the brakes. This gal's very excited. Someone check her background. This is way too enthusiastic for the RSVP.
And then Charissa got an invite and she's like, well, yours is probably coming. And I was like the crazy girl. I kept refreshing. I was checking junk. I was checking trash. I was restarting my account to see. I was like, what if I'm getting like fired? Like this person hasn't invited me. What's going on? And then finally it came late because they thought I was out of town. And guess what? I'm going out of town.
No. I'm not excited about that. All right. Well, looks like I'm going to have to go solo, which am I getting an outfit to this? Anyways, we'll talk. It doesn't really matter right now for purposes.
I'm putting on lip gloss because I'm so excited you're going to it.
Mm-hmm, that's right. Okay. So that's going to be good. A lot of activities. You'll be so proud of me. I told you this yesterday when we were on the phone. I've already started my Christmas shopping. My tree is up.
Good girl.
All the decorations are finished. I am really on fire with this whole stuff because I'm not good about personal gifts. I'm usually like, fuck. I'm like giving my nieces and nephews cash. I'm like, by the way, and they're at that age where you want cash anyways.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be better about personal gifts. So I thought I'd really get a jump start on it. So that's also
great.
I've been doing, which I feel.
Do you have a theme with your Christmas tree? I know your mom helped you. What do you have?
Thanks for asking. We're going with the silver and gold theme today. I'll take a picture. I'm very proud of it. I haven't had a Christmas tree in 8 years because I haven't really been excited about Christmas or any holiday or anything for the last few years. You know what I mean? But 'tis the season. I'm so excited. I turn it on. It has the little remote because you told me what kind of Christmas tree to get. So yeah, I feel like an adult. I'm 40 years old and I do things like even taking out the trash. And I'm like, ooh, I'm adulting. Like there's days where I do. I know, everyone, look at, I walk the dogs. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to, you idiot. So, I don't know. I'm just like in a real adult thing. I've been crossing all these things off my to-do list today and doing the calls that I don't want to do. Like following up on the car accident with the freaking asshole who didn't have insurance. Now we're waiting on hold. Now we're having to figure that out. I also got a constant text from this guy that I used to work with. And he's like, oh, I thought we'd settle up the invoice. No, we're not settling up any invoice. I'm sick and tired of being nice. I feel like I'm not naive in business because I think that I've gotten savvier over the years, but I am I'm loyal to a fault. I'm just cutting people out of my life. Anyone else, send in an application because I've got room. I know, I'm on fire.
Wow.
I'm over it.
Okay. This was just on a Monday after the holiday?
It is. And you know what? I am not in the holiday spirit when it comes to business right now because I feel like I keep getting taken advantage of. And as we know in starting our own business, there's certain things that you go, okay, we'll comp that. I'm on fire.
I hope that gets cleared up. What else you got on that list of yours, girl?
I got hard to schedule things. I know this happens to you all the time. How many times have I had to move the dentist appointment?
I don't want to schedule it.
I'm really good about going to the dentist every 6 months. Whatever. If I can, we'll go more. I love a teeth cleaning. I've had to move the dentist appointment. We're going into a year now. Dingy McDinge. And in fact, I just did another whitening on these bad boys. But I've had to move it so many times. And they're only in the office Monday, Wednesday. And then they're in the other office Tuesday, Thursday. That's like an hour away. I'm not.
What kind of hours are these? This is
I know.
crazy.
Well, there's 2 different offices. And so then it's like we're leaving the voicemail. Did you get the voicemail? It's a whole thing. So that's my dentist appointments on my to-do list. What else you got?
Let's see. What do I have?
Oh my God, you met Jason Sudeikis.
Oh my God, I thought you'd never ask.
Bury the lead, Charissa. That's the top of the charts. Go. Tell me everything, because you text me and you go, Ted Lasso's here. And I was like, go talk to him right this second. How did it all go down? Start from the beginning.
I could see it happening. I could see it unfolding. I just cannot handle myself. Listen, this is a couple of things. I can deal with, we were just talking about it on our pregame show that you can find 10 minutes of just good old fashioned family fun, answering your questions. We talked about it with athletes that we deal with. What do they have? They have swagger. And it's kind of like, if you want to hang, if you want to be able to talk to them, you kind of got to give it back. I almost try to act like I'm cooler than I really am, because I'm a fucking dork. We all know that. Up. It's fine. It's great. But I can talk to a Travis Kelce. I can talk to a Patrick Mahomes. I can talk to a Tom Brady. I can talk to an Aaron Rodgers. I can talk to a Derek Jeter. I'm not trying to name drop here, but
you've been a sports broadcaster for 20 years. I don't think you're name dropping. Please.
So when it comes to just, I don't know what it is about him. Okay. We met George Clooney, right? Together when we went to dinner with Peter Schrager.
Aaron has never been more nervous in life.
Was totally opposite of what I did with Jason Sudeikis. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not. And I'm upset. So George Clooney, you are so great. You work extra. You know these guys. You couldn't be more silky smooth. You have a swagger.
I pretend to know them.
You basically sat on his lap. I mean, you walked in and I was like, oh my God.
I know you're a lawyer. Sue me.
I was like, we have to leave immediately. I cannot. And I looked down. I was so stupid. I was awkward. I looked down. I was like, hi, nice to see you. And he couldn't have been.
Meanwhile, he was like, hi, Erin. Like, you didn't need to introduce yourself.
Yeah, I was like crawling in my shirt. Jason Sudeikis is there. They show him. So we had heard he was there, and I knew if Greg was on the field with us at the Kansas City game, at our Kansas City Rams
fan. Yep.
Yes, huge. He's from there. So I had gotten word that he was coming to the game. Greg, who has no fear, Greg Olson, was like, we're getting a picture. And I told Kevin, I said, I hope we are with Greg on the field, because Greg will just walk up to him. Me, I was expecting to be like how I was with George Clooney. Again, I'm not name dropping. I'm just showing you a barometer of how I acted. George Clooney, I was hiding inside my shirt. Jason Sudeikis, we do the whole lap around the field. We don't see them. We're talking to the players. Everybody was so cute. Great to see Matthew. Hope he feels better. Yeah. And, all the guys. So the boys go upstairs. Plus, it's chilly. We're sitting there and we're about to do rehearsal. We're about 20 minutes away from the start of the game. So they're like, rehearsal in 3 seconds. All of a sudden on the monitor, they show Jason Sudeikis. I was like, I'm sorry about rehearsal. I'm going. I'm going.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it. I'm live. The problem is, and I don't think you even know this, I went to a Paul McCartney concert with my family and my sister right before COVID. It was at Dodger Stadium. We took my dad. It was so awesome. Kendra and I, my sister, are at the porta potties before the show starts, and we're standing there next to Jason Sudeikis, and he's with his wife at the time. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And Kendra's like, oh my God. And then she's like, go say something. He's like kind of staring. She's like, he knows who you are. I'm like, he doesn't fucking know who I am. Know what it
as he's the biggest sports fan. Yeah, wait. So here's the question. No, okay. I'm going to interject questions along the way.
Sorry. I love it.
No. Was Ted Lasso already out at this point? Okay,
no, so did you? But I still knew who he was.
You loved him before the Ted Lasso.
Yes, yes.
Okay, got it.
Always, definitely a fan, but the love obviously grew more with Ted Lasso. So he was there, porta potties. I'm looking away. I'm being like George Clooney. I'm being very awkward, looking away. And my sister's like, just say hi. And I'm like, no, it's weird.
Because you feel like you're bothering them?
Yes, like, what is that? And I'm like, I don't want to be presumptuous and be like, oh, hi, I'm Erin Andrews. He's not gonna fuck.
You wouldn't be
We're
like
at a Paul McCartney concert. So anyways, but I knew he was friends with Joe Buck. I chickened out. Yesterday, we're supposed to be doing a rehearsal. I'm like, I'm going to be right back.
Guns blazing.
The hell over there. I'm like,
Good
where
girl.
is he? Rich Russo, our director, he's like, he's on the 20-yard line by the Chiefs bench. Great. Grab my mic. I'm busy. V, our security, walks over. I grab Jillian because she's really assertive. Perfect. Just not with her dating life, which I don't get, but she is with taking a picture with me with Jason Sudeikis. Walk up. He's there with Rob Riggle, who we know, former coworker. Great.
Perfect.
Great.
Great in. Oh my
Erin,
God. Great.
Be cool. I feel it. And then all of a sudden, I feel the asshole in me take over. It's every person I cannot stand.
What?
Again, I am not saying this to be like, act like I'm famous, but it's all the people where you're like, all right, come on, let's just take the picture and go. I was the asshole. I walked up to Rob Riggle and I was like, hey, how are you? Rob's great. I love Rob, but
I'm here for Jason, Rob.
I'm here for Jason. So he's like, hey, how are you? Meet my girlfriend. Great to see him. Rob, I've, pitched myself 1,000 times to your production company.
Yeah.
You won't try to figure it out. Where's Peasy? Chris Peasy. I'm like, you guys fucking find something me to host it. Hey, I don't know Jason. Hey, Jason. This is my line. Ready? This is it. Howie's looking at me. He's so embarrassed. I said, you know what, Jason? I got to tell you. I chickened out at the porta potties at Paul McCartney at Dodger Stadium. I didn't say hello. And you know what? I couldn't let this pass. I had to come up to you and say hi. What the fuck is wrong with me? The porta potties at the Paul. He goes, Paul McCartney? What are you talking? I didn't, huh? And he goes, you mean Elton John? I go, no. And then it started happening.
Oh, no.
It started happening. No. I go, no, the porta potties at Paul McCartney. I was standing there with my sister.
Was it even him at Elton?
Yes. He goes, oh, yeah, Ringo Starr came out. I'm like, yes. And how great was that? My dad was so
Sounds
happy.
like.
I start telling him stories about my dad. Like, shush, take the picture. Thank God, all of a sudden, our nugget hot friend Jillian's like, hey, can you get a picture really fast? And Rob's like, yeah, let's do a picture. I'm like, with Jason?
Rob,
I get the picture.
I got a lot of pictures with you, Rob. In fact,
Rob, a minute here.
Get the picture. Move out of the way.
Rob, when you put me in one of your shows, then we'll get the picture, right? I've pitched myself 17 times. This guy. And then I think I start telling Jason that. Yeah. Finally get the photo. Charissa, it doesn't stop there. I'm wearing those heated vests. You know, the one I gave you for Green Bay?
Yeah.
I'm wearing it. He puts his arm around me. I go, shut up, Erin. You're not the comedian he is. I turn in the Ted Lasso character. I go, I swear to God, I'm not that hot and sweaty. It's a heated vest. Wait, I missed the best part. When I said to him, well, Jason, I let the moment pass when we were at the porta potties at Paul McCartney and I didn't say anything to you. I couldn't let it, I had to come up to you right now. And he just kind of stared at me a minute and he kind of smiled and he goes, well, here we are.
Oh my God. Here we are. I mean, passing gas at this point. My God, you're so nervous. But the whole heated vest.
What is wrong with me?
You know what?
And then
it's endearing.
when I said, oh, don't worry, I'm not that hot and bothered. I said, it's just my heated vest. He goes, well, it is cold out. Hello, my name is Erin and I'm an asshole. An asshole. I can interview Patrick Mahomes at the end of a game, but I can't just walk up and say, hey, look, I really dig your show. I'm about to do this game in front of, how many millions of people.
Yeah,
but I can't keep my shit together for you, Ted Lasso.
It's endearing, though. It's so
I'm a dick. I ruined it.
Oh, stop. You know what surprises me? Because it's not like you've only hosted sports shows. You hosted Dancing with the Stars for a decade. Like
we didn't have Jason Sudeikis as a guest.
You know what? Emmett Smith takes offense to that. Oh my God.
Take it back.
But he's so great. I feel okay. So that Rob Riggle.
Well, he's never going to talk to me again.
No, we're going to go to the charity event that Rob Riggle.
I won't be invited.
Oh, please. Well, you get invites. You just don't show up, apparently. Jason Sudeikis is top on the list. I told you how great his mom is. I only know the mom. It's as close as I've ever gotten to him, like that way, because for Rob Riggle's charity event in Kansas City, all those guys go to it because they're all
so
from
cool.
The Eric Stone Streets, the Sudeikis, the Paul Rudds, the list goes on and on. But yeah, his mom was in charge of organizing all of it. So I would get so excited when I got a Kathy Sudeikis email. I was like, save. She's probably put me in. She probably blocked my email.
Charissa,
God.
It was even the moment where after we took the picture, someone grabbed him and he started talking. And I was still hanging around. It's like, girl, get it. Go.
Beat
it, you loser. And I was like, he goes, hey, make sure you say hi to Joe for me. And I was like, bye. And I walked, and I almost brought you up with his mom. Like, I was like, girl, just stop. Walk away. Go do your job.
Is that the most nervous you've been to meet a celebrity?
No, George Clooney. I wanted to die.
Was it? That was really when we went the other night for dinner. Our group.
Did you guys see anyone fun?
No, but I said we're never going to top that night. We're never going to top
Julia Roberts.
Well,
if I ever meet her, just
true.
I have to be a mute. Like, just shut up. Shut up.
Put a muzzle on, Erin. She's up there. Who would be your hall pass?
I don't
Do you have a
know.
hall pass?
Look at how I act for Jason Sudeikis. It's not going to matter if I have a hall pass. That hall pass is going to look at me and throw it away and be like, "You're an idiot."
No,
I can't keep it together.
Who would be my hall pass? I got to think about that one. I'm sure the
Coach Beard
hair that I just got. That one that always keeps coming back. I don't know. I used to think John Mayer was so hot. And Cassie's like, you would kill him. Yeah, that's not your style. Like, but I'm like, I like funny, and John Mayer's funny. Have you ever seen that eyeshadow video?
No,
funny. You haven't? You guys, for those of you that when John Mayer did a makeup tutorial, it's the I'm going to send it to you. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to put part of it on our Calm Down IG. It is hysterical. He does a whole makeup tutorial of eyeshadow, and I can't get enough. Well, good.
Have you ever acted like a full-blown idiot? Not that I was an idiot. I just turned into a 10-year-old. Like, that's how I acted when I met Larry Bird. I did. I started puking up my life and Kevin McHale.
This is why
I can't keep it together.
This is why I decline opportunities to meet my heroes. Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, I'm going to go ahead and take a step back on that one. I don't want to interview them because I will piss my pants. Oh, I've been at a total, in the extra days when you'd have to go into the junkets, Michael Douglas, Ryan Gosling, going in a room and it's just them. Leonardo DiCaprio, you guys, days of extra, and you'd go into a junket and it's, first of all, they hate doing these things. It's like it's like this.
But 700, you're refreshing.
Nothing is refreshing. A shower after doing those things for these poor people are like, oh my God, well, not poor. They're not poor for sure. But it's the same questions. How'd you prepare for the role? The same shit over and over again. I told you by the end of it, I was just like, what do you guys want to talk about? Because I didn't care and whatever. But that Denzel Washington, I mean, now I act like I'm name dropping, but I'm not. That's just the world of extra red carpets. Nothing is worse though when they bring someone up and you don't know who it is. Because I was not in the Hollywood scene. So they would bring people up and I'm like, fuck. It's probably why I don't work there every day anymore. Anyways, but I'm very happy that you got to meet him. And he's so chill that it's he probably didn't even think twice about it. You're just remembering it in a dramatic fashion.
That's the problem. He's so chill and I acted like I was on speed. Oh my God, the porta potties and then Paul McCartney. That's your opening line. I met you at the porta. I wanted to say hi at the porta potties and Paul McCartney. That's your opening line. But then I can do a freaking Thanksgiving game in front of 42 million people and keep it together. What is wrong here?
Nothing.
You had one
Everything
job.
Is right.
One.
You got the picture though, and it's very cute. Very cute, sister.
Thanks,
That's
girl.
fun though.
It was great. I was so excited.
Okay, you know what I'm super into?
What?
Shout out to Skip. These videos that you've been posting, I mean, one shining moment. Move over. These are a montage of
I got on one shining moment when I was a Dazzler at Florida. I was cooler on that than I was going up to Jason Sudeikis. There's a real problem here with that.
You were not cool. You were on fire.
Can we talk about they're photographers. They are so talented. They take the most gorgeous pictures. They're so fantastic at what they do. And they're so generous for doing it as well.
So sweet. So Erin, if you guys haven't seen on her Instagram, post these videos and it looks like you're in a commercial shoot. It's slow-mo, hair's blowing, wind's blowing. And I am such a psycho and obviously love you more than life personally, but also just always the proud friend. Doing this for as many years as we've both done it and the relationships that you've developed with these players and just it's not easy. It doesn't just happen overnight. And I know that we've talked to aspiring broadcasters and things like that. We were that at one point and we looked at the Melissa Starks and we looked at the Leslie Vissers and all those things. When I look at those videos, I can't help but think, and this is so cheesy of me, but you as a little kid, looking at yourself and being you made it. You're working the biggest games. You're doing the biggest thing. No, seriously, on Thanksgiving, I'm it's Giants, Cowboys, 45 million people watching this game. And you're so hot in your red suit. Do you get nervous anymore? I mean, I know you get nervous before you do your hit because that means you're alive. But do you realize, when you watch those videos back, you're oh, actually, this is a fucking great job. I know you appreciate your job, but you know what I mean? I just feel I would watch them again and be okay, this is worth waking up at 4 a.m. and schlepping around the country.
Absolutely. Like, I'm so nervous before a first hit. I'm practicing. I'm talking to myself. I shake a little bit. And then at the end of it, I kind of like let out a squeal of either, yay, I nailed it, or B, crap, I just messed it up. But that's why I posted that today with the one with Mahomes, because the video is so fabulous. He's one of the best now to play this game, to watch him. Also, and I don't need to tell you this because you guys are friends, he's so freaking nice and selfless and just makes everyone around him feel so great, which is awesome when you're of that stature. So maybe our dream award goes to Patrick Mahomes, who last week sat down with you after landing at 5 a.m. He comes up to me before the post-game interview, and I was like, hey, good to see you, because I hadn't seen him yet. Yeah. And I just said, thanks for doing that interview with Charissa. I said, to land at 5 a.m. and then go do a sit-down interview. He goes, oh, she's awesome. I'm like, she's the best. Like, it's just so cool. I don't know. And then, like you said, to sit back and look at that video, it's like, this is the stuff when it is a grind, and I'm talking to you at 11:30 at night, and I'm packing my own boxes. You're like, this is fucking awesome. This is awesome. It's a great You're doing Patriots Bills this week. Like, that is dope.
I've never, so the last time I was at Gillette was for the AFC Championship game for a Rob Gronkowski interview that he ended up saying abso-fucking-lutely nothing to me. And he was giving me all these Belichick answers of like, oh, we'll take it one game at a time. I was like, bro, we're not doing that. I was like, dude, do not give me generic answers. That was, by the way, how high are these jeans? Let's just get to the bottom of this real quick.
Can you feel anything down there? Your legs? My God, did it cut off circulation?
Hey, I got an email about needing to go to a mammogram. Get a mammogram. I've never had one.
Gotta go do it.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I feel like I would definitely feel if there was anything in here.
You gotta do it. No, you gotta do it. You have to do it.
You know that I also got a flyer in the mail? Yes, I said flyer for early.
How did we transition from a Rob Gronkowski Patriots Bills to mammogram? You know, it's because he's the tits.
No? Are you still with me? Rob, over here.
Rob?
But I'm telling you,
Camille?
I do. What a gal. How about her? 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you talk to any of your Dazzler friends anymore?
No, I don't. I should.
We're talking. So Camille was a cheerleader. Anyone, I don't either. I, by the way, I'm cutting people out of my life. I need a new real estate agent. I got no friends. I have no problem with this. My loyalty, the buck stops here. I'm done.
And
Not
the
Joe
Tampa
Buck.
Bay
He's
Bucks
still going.
Stopped there yesterday.
Oh my God.
Oh
How
my
about
God.
that
Ryan, our producer Ryan just put in our chat, and it's so true. As we were talking about, we were on the phone last night after we watched the Philly Eagles. Yeah, that makes sense. Great.
Well, you've had 1 hour.
Eagles Green Bay game.
We know what you're talking about.
We were talking about hotel duvets, and Kevin Burkhardt was so hilarious. So the place that we stayed at, very interesting. They had a weird duvet that obviously had never been washed. She flipped that off. And then they have that quilted cotton duvet that also doesn't go in the washer. So you take that off and then you're left with a sheet. And as Kevin said, you're freaking freezing in bed that you're forced to use that other thing. And he's like, there's human remains all over it. I'm like, no. Why? I actually did a move and went in the closet and grabbed where they had
that extra blanket.
Up. Yeah, no, I didn't do the blanket. There was a sheet in there, and I put the sheet over the quilt. Then this is where I packed an extra sweatshirt, pulled it inside out because the sweatshirt hadn't touched anything, and put that up to my face.
Are you on the set of Yellowstone? Are you gathering around a fire? Were you filming a movie? You're in a hotel. Do they not have a heater? I'm confused.
Well, I don't want to breathe all the heated air. It's not good for you. I always wake up with crap in my throat.
Okay, I'm with you. We've stayed at a lot of maybe not 5-star hotels. It's all part of the experience. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a sports broadcaster or anything, you better start appreciating when you do get to stay at the nice ones. They don't come on your first year, sister. No. But there's some hotels, and you always say this to me now that I'm back out on the road. You're like, oh, are you staying at so-and-so at such and such place? I'm like, no, I'm not staying at such and such place. But I never understood. I was always like, oh, I love the way that hotels make beds. And they're, again, the word duvet. We're going to play a drinking game called duvet. No. Because but this is the thing. Hence my design part of me. I was like, what kind is this? No, it's the insert of the duvet and 2 sheets that are stacked onto, because then that's how they keep it clean.
And it always slips out in the middle of the night.
Here's what I don't understand. Why are we tucking those sheets so tight? Oh my God, I'm claustrophobic. You're trying to kick it out. I pulled a hamstring. My deductible has not been met on my insurance. And I think we all know why. I tore a hamstring and I need to go to the doctor and I can't. Okay. Well, guys, looks like we're all out of time. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Calm Down podcast. If you know any real estate agents in Nashville, let me know. And Erin needs duvet covers on the road. Bye.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.